Yeah, basically you have those free
Nope.
battling out for
Okay, and we
third to
are
fifth
live.
place.
Oh, and
Oh,
okay,
hi.
that's always that's always such a shock. Like, how do you?
Surprise!
You're supposed to be
This is
paying
why.
attention.
No. I need somebody to tell me, hey, we're live in three, in two, because
Oh,
you
then
don't
we
have your
need an
live.
extra person.
I mean, you could say that in the
I know how
chat,
to
just
do
be
that.
like, hey, we're gonna go live in three, two. I mean, because your live isn't up in Discord, so there's no way that we would know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
See how
gang
that
up on
works?
me. Yeah.
Mm-mm,
You don't need
mm-mm.
no co-signers up in here.
I'm just saying, and just I just want to say this. I'm constantly lobbying for a new producer. This is why. This is why.
Oh, you
I
know what?
don't.
Go ahead and do it.
I
Why
would,
don't
but
you do it?
y'all don't want me to do it. Y'all don't want me to do it because I'm coming up in here like ABC Sports, Wide World. This is Two Finger Studios, Wide World of Sports. I want to. I'll get the Wide World, the old Wide World of Sports, the whole thing. Y'all don't want me to do this. I'm extra.
Lord, we know you
And then
extra.
if I'm producing, how I'm gonna commentate? That doesn't make sense. I'm
I
gonna
gotta
let you
do
do that.
both.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need you to do both better. It's okay.
You know what? I'm gonna kick you off the stage.
Ah, too late. I'm here already. This is what happens when I'm gone for a week. I got coffee
Yeah, now
today.
he got extra,
Mm.
extra,
Man, this
extra.
coffee and this coffee is good. I'm gonna just tell you, this is. I got Kahlua coffee today. That
So,
was
so
that
what
was
happened again last week? Why you weren't here?
rugby match. Yeah.
Rugby, huh?
Mhm. Mhm.
So was it like the senior edition of rugby?
You know what? Mm-mm. 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 Oh, so we just throwing up. We picking at people for
Oh,
being athletes.
well,
Okay, that's what we
yeah.
do.
Well,
That's what
we
we
were
do. I
picking at
got
people
you.
who are being producers, doing the best they can on their $2
But we're
budget.
not gonna we're not gonna pick we're gonna pick the athletes then. That's fine. I can take it. I can take it now. It's all right. I mean, yeah,
$2
yeah.
budget. I
Yes,
got.
I'm an older athlete. It happens sometimes. You take some shots. Some of us put our bodies on the line on the weekend just to be the warriors that we are. Yeah.
Yeah. And now look at you,
I'm here though.
bruised and
Yeah.
abused.
I am bruised and abused. Let me tell you, y'all don't understand. So if anybody to answer the actual
Would you like
question,
a
so
band-aid?
a band-aid ain't gonna help this, bro. No. So
I
if
have
if
two
anybody
quick
wonders,
ones
in
for
my
the
in my
scouts on
spare
that.
time, I actually do play rugby, and yeah, last week I took a few hard shots at somebody. Let's just say, as far as rugby players go, I'm probably on the tail end of a rugby career, even as an amateur, even as a hobbyist. I'm on the tail end of a rugby career, and yeah, I took a few shots. I delivered a couple shots and took a few shots that probably shouldn't be taken at any age. So
Lord,
yeah, that's a real thing.
you have to take up sewing then.
Crochet is what I'm going
Yes,
for.
there you go.
As soon as I get that pattern down, it's like loop, hook, swirl. I don't understand it yet. As soon as I got it, I'm gonna just start bringing my knitting with me. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's time.
Watch the rugby.
Like, I will say this: rugby and racing have one thing in common. There's a whole lot of rubbing, and a whole lot of hitting, and a whole lot of competition. And that's what we're looking at today, coming up into the end of this racing season. First and second place are locked down. Third place might be. However, we've got a battle for fourth place with Emmy Blueberry and Nicole Dallas. Points so close. Shout out to everybody that's been racing this season. They have put on shows unlike anything we've seen before. We've been through a lot this season. Look, we got a new system right in the
Yeah.
middle of the season. We got new racers. We got actual retirements, unlike Little Bear. Little Bear retired 3 times last year, right? Was it 3 times? Two, three.
At
Still
least.
hasn't
I
actually
think
left.
only one.
He's probably gonna retire this year.
He's probably going to retire this year again.
Yeah.
I know. I think. No, I want to say two. I know it was one, and then was right back. And he retired one time again this year, and now he's back again. So I mean, shout out to Little Bear. Welcome back from retirement for the third, fourth, second time. I'm not sure. I lose count. Um, we have seen penalties. We've seen new penalties instated for drivers for blocking. We've seen all kinds of things. The racing has gotten better and better and better, and will continue. We're going to bring it to you right here on ABC Sports.
Yes.
That was a good plug, right?
I know, right? You did that really good. You're good at that. That's what you should do instead of playing rugby. Why don't you commentate that?
Because I like to play, okay? Leave me alone. I don't care.
That way you could be first and not last.
I wasn't last. We won. I was hurt, but we won.
That
I
was a cheap
scored.
shot.
That was a cheap shot, and that's actually how I got hurt, was a cheap shot. But I scored on that cheap shot anyway. I'll have you know, I'm never last. Second sometimes. But, you know,
Well,
I guess.
well, you say you
If
want
you're
the
not first,
tail
you're last.
end. The tail end is usually at the end. So it's
said at the
definitely
tail
not
end.
first.
I'm at the tail end of my career. Did you realize I've been playing rugby since college, man? Jesus.
Oh, no, I have not.
I have. And it's...
And it shows,
tired
apparently.
It's starting to show now. But I think I've played I feel like I've played all the North American football derivatives. I played soccer, I played football, and I played rugby. That's like all of the American football derivatives I've played them. So the only other thing I could do now is like go to Australia and play footy. And there's no way I'm doing that. That looks barbaric to me. I don't understand these guys.
Play footsies. You have
No,
to go all the way
footy.
to Australia to play that? Oh.
Not footsies, footy. We're not gonna change my words. I know what I said.
What is footy?
All right. So think of it like rugby, but with a lot of kicking, and there's goals, and it like you can score by kicking the ball through the goals, and you can kick the ball while running, put it between the goals, and that's a score. And I'm like, this is, you know, Australians just can't leave sports alone. It's like the Americans invented basketball. The Australians said, we want to play a basketball without a backboard. We'll call it netball.
Yes,
So-
netball.
And I was like, and again, I'm like, oh, I don't understand this, but fine. We got a sport that's played around the world. It gets to Australia. Australia's like, we don't need a backboard. It's netball now. It's a totally horrible game if you ever see it.
Oh
Netball
yeah,
is
I've
so
never
stupid.
seen it.
It's like volleyball, and it's like if volleyball and basketball had a like baby, it would be netball. It's terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't even sound fun at all.
And
At all.
that's Australia. All right. So, and as we're talking, everybody's getting ready to pitch. We're looking at everybody coming through here. Look, right now, Emmy Blueberry's just coming back into a pitch after another round of practice. We're looking at some of the times coming through. We're looking at sub 24 seconds all around as far as laps. These practices are getting heated. Everybody's putting their best foot forward.
Look at all these spectators we have too behind us. Hey guys!
Shout out to all the spectators. We see y'all out there. Shout out to some of the Greeks that came to watch.
Don't mind me
You
and
know?
my bad camera action. I'm trying to.
You're an amazing producer. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh,
I am.
amazing.
I am amazing $2 free producer. Oh, we got
Amazing.
somebody raising them with no clothes on. Let's move the camera.
All right.
Moving along.
All right, no clothes. Let me see who that is. Ooh. I'm
I
sorry.
think it was a man.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Lost all interest suddenly. Suddenly. That
I
has
got
no
my
meaning
family.
to me.
My family supporting us today. My
Shout out to
dad,
all.
my sister, my godparents, my
Which
besties.
family? Is that the Dros or the Salmon? Which ones is it?
It's the Dros.
The Dros? Okay.
Yeah.
Boudreaux, Zoudreaux, Jethro. Dro? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy, caffeine is a good thing. I swear it is.
It really is, yes. I agree.
Caffeine is
I
a
need
medicine
some
of life. I
caffeine.
tell you.
I
You
am
do.
caffeine-less right now.
You're decaffeinated.
They should
I
fix
am
that.
definitely decaffeinated.
I'm on, but I'm de-streaminated, so a live stream would be awesome right now. If we could get that in the Discord, I'm gonna just talk to my producer about that. I'm sending my producer a note about that right now.
Okay. Your
Yeah.
producer has a sign just for you.
Does it look like a finger? I feel like it looks like a finger.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a finger.
It seems it.
It
You
looks
could
a
kind
little
of
bit
hear
like
it
a
already.
finger. You can hear the finger?
I can hear the
You kind of
finger.
can hear it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but I want to say shout out to the most attractive broadcast team in Second Life. What's up, guys? You know we got this.
Hey! We're
You know
bringing
we can
sexy
do this.
back.
This is. I mean, you just brought out all the sparklies today. Just the sparklies.
I'm just sparkling. Shine bright like
Okay.
a diamond.
Craven got the green tie, just matching the set. I'm just like, okay.
You're just you.
I'm just me today. But you don't know me.
Matching yourself.
Look.
Matching
I'm
the
the- look.
chairs.
I'm styling and profiling. That's all I know. All I got to say is I'm always styling and profiling. I am the man. You wanna be the man? You gotta beat the man. Woo!
Alrighty
Shout out to anybody that knows that was a Ric Flair impersonation.
Because I didn't know who the hell that was. I didn't know where you were doing with that.
That was like a combination of Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. I don't understand because how they both have speech impediments. I do not understand. But yeah, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, those are old school wrestlers. I just love them. Ric Flair used to come down in the robe that he stole from Classy Freddie Blassie.
Yeah. I have no idea who you're talking about.
I mean, don't know footy. We're gonna get you exposed to some sports here. Let's sell race fans. We got everything going here. Shout out to everybody down in the pits. Man, y'all they're working hard to get these cars tuned in and ready for another race. But let's talk about some of the standings today. So we've talked about our driver standings with Ela with first, second, and third place. Our battle for fourth place between Nicole and Dallas. But let's go ahead and run everybody up. Craven?
Yeah, sure. Well, let's start at the top. Eli Bennett for sure has won with 204 points. That happened 2 races ago, where it was already official that he has gotten a score that was pretty much unbeatable for this season. In second place, we have Edu. Edu will definitely be number 2 with 133 points. In third, we have Little Bear with 104, so even if Little Bear wins, he can't get past Edu. Now, this is where the fun part starts. Little Bear in third with 104. In fourth, Emmy Blueberry, or as if Angel would say, Bloodberry.
Bloodberry.
And with 91 points, so technically she still has chances to win, but it's questionable if she's gonna be able to get 13 or, well, more than 13 points between her and Little Bear. But it can happen. Same thing almost with Nicole Dallas in 5th place, currently with 89 points, only 2 points behind Emmy. So the race for place 3, all 3 of them have chances to get place 3 if they can get enough of a gap in between them. And if not, then Emmy and Nicole for sure will be battling out today place 4 and 5. In 6th place with 78 points, Kira Restrepo. In 7th place, Fabian Litten with 66 points. Is he here today, Fabian? I haven't seen him yet. Nope,
No, he
Fabian
wasn't
is not here.
He wasn't at the last race either.
No, he missed out last race, and he missed, well, if he missed out today's race, he's probably gonna get a bit lower in the rankings. Right behind him, with 63 points, in place 8 is Candy Tomorrow.
Oh, I see
In 9th
64.
place,
64 points.
yeah, 64. And in 9th place, Kali Kyoru with 55 points. In 10th place, Astria with 40 points. In 11th place, Andres Kennedy, who's already out. In 12th place, Pablo Blakery, he's also out. They probably had a long-term sitting session on a
That's some
cactus.
good racing when you're out and still placing. Just saying.
Well,
You're out for the season, but you're still in 10th place.
yeah,
You go
exactly.
with
I
your
mean,
bags
you
up.
know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and then in 13th place, we have Taylor Rallo with 14 points. In 14th place, Marta Chevelata, she's also already out with 6 points. In 15th place, Matt, who did his first race,
Yeah, he just started
last
last
race.
week. Last
Yeah,
race.
last week, 4 points already. In 16th place, also a guy who started last week, Achilles Sauber, 3 points in his first race.
Burn!
Did he? Did he?
That was
Oh, wow.
salt. That was some salt.
Oh. You know,
Let's just say he did.
I'm gonna just say this. I
Oh,
intentionally
have
didn't do this
mercy.
because I get accused of ragging him every time. It's not me. It's not
No,
me.
I do too.
The salt
In
is
17th
real.
place, also already out, but he has his own team now. Angels BFF chased up with 2 points. In 18th place, Virga Stone with 1 point, and 19th place, Valkyrie with 1 point. And then we have people who, well, we have Donovan who is already out too, 1 point, and Becky Aker, Jack Taylor, Short King, AK Shark King, Kyle Fiorelli, Razi Sorbet, Mango Darwinian, Brandon Morgan, and Juan C0. All of them 0 points. So maybe it's your lucky race today, guys. Maybe you get 1 point.
Yes.
Bloodberry's out on the track.
Of course she is.
I'm just saying. I just had to say it.
So.
It's the Bloodberry Show. Brought to you by.
Oh, how cute is that?
And then are we going to do the team standings or?
Yeah, we're gonna do the teams. In first place, we have Longfall Racing with 288 points.
Ooh, God.
That is pretty amazing.
I'm gonna
10
say
podiums.
this. Here's the thing about long fall racing.
Mhm.
10 podiums, 4 poles, 7 wins. You could add up all the points. You'd have to add up the points between second and third to catch them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really crazy,
And you
but
still
it's
don't
also
actually, but you,
really awesome performance.
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
great.
Kira has been picking up on her performance, especially throughout the second half of the season, very well, and that just adds a lot of points to them, which brought them into this overpowered position here. So, and of course, Eli
Right.
has a lot to do with those points too.
I mean, well, when you know you've got the champ on your team,
Yeah,
you know, the champ is here, so to speak.
exactly. Exactly. And then in second place, we have Achilles Sports Gear with 55 points, followed in third place by APC Sauber with 136 points. So they still can. Well, there's only 19 points between them, so if Edu has one of his amazing race nights, like he has very often,
And this is the track that Edu won
I
last
yeah,
week.
This is where
exactly.
he took
Yeah.
the championship
won.
last season. So
Well, he took the
He
third
secured
place
third
from
place.
Oh.
Emmy.
Yeah.
no, yeah.
And yeah, so I think between 2 and 3, everything is still open. And somebody who should not be discarded, especially after last week, is Camorna GP1. Because they are right behind there with 132 points.
Yeah, they're right.
So the game is open for sure for them for place 3. Maybe even if they do an outstanding performance, place 2 as well. But it's gonna be difficult for them to get into place 2. It's 23 points they would have to score more than ASG, so that's a lot.
Yeah.
In fifth place, we have Team Hiss with 119 points. theoretically they would have chances on place 4, but I think that would be a very far stretch there.
I'm gonna just say this: there ain't no chance. No chance.
No,
That's what you got.
well, there is. Theoretically,
Mathematically,
maybe
I mean,
one of the drivers trips or piano falls on them. Who knows?
you
You never
know,
know.
if the entire sim crashed and only you were left on the track, yeah,
Yeah,
that could happen.
why not?
Yeah.
In place 6, we have Formula Freedom with 105 points. In 7th place, Tweedledees with 54 points. That
Shout out
team
to
is
Tweedledees
disqualified.
who just couldn't finish the season. However, it's still in 7th place.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but how many races did they drive? 5, 6?
They did all right. They
For
could have,
that amount of races that they drove, they did pretty well.
they could have. They got a
Yeah,
win. They got a pole. They got some podiums.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
next year.
exactly. In place 8, Team Spirit with 15 points. In place 9, Gatino Racing with 6 points. In place 10, Rock Rose Racing with 2 points. And in 11th place, our newest team, Timber Racing. They still have
Timber.
0 points, but that can change.
Wait, Timber Racing. So their car's wood. They're rating a wooden car. Well,
No,
I don't
maybe
think so.
they're supported by lumber.
lumberjacks.
Lumberjack
It's the
racing.
Lumberjack
Why not?
Racing Association. That's right. Timber Racing brought to you by the Lumberjacks Racing Association. Lumberjack Racing, where we're guaranteed to give you big wood. Real fast. Real fast, big wood. That's all right.
I don't think so.
Okay, well. Look here.
Maybe Brandon gives you wood, I don't know.
No, Brandon don't give me nothing. Good.
Oh, Chase does, I know. It's his team.
Chase gives me. I give Chase something. A foot. No, I'm kidding.
Lord.
Hey, Chase, how you doing,
That's just
buddy?
wrong.
Not my foot. Well, let's look at this track while they're in their
Yes,
Their
they're
meeting,
doing
shall we?
the whole meeting thing, and well, we have 59 laps today. By the way, it's a
59.
quite short track. Yeah, 59 laps,
Yeah, this is
quite short track, but
actually
also
mistaken
pretty
for short
curvy.
bus.
Well, that's how I got here, the short bus. Anyway, today's track is short track racing at its best. Coming right off of the line into a soft 180, from the soft 180 into a short straightaway, we have a hairpin, a double hairpin, coming out of that hairpin into a chicane, back around for a soft 180 and onto a short straightaway. The drivers here have to be able to respond. They have to be able to keep their wits about them. There is no rest for the weary on this track. There's no place, not a single turn where you can be lazy.
I like that word chicane. Chicane.
Gotta love the chicanes, though. I mean, that's what it is. It's a chicane. It's right there. 1, 2, 2, 2.
That's what he was singing with candy cane. Oh, look, there's an angel down there.
That ain't no angel. That's Little Bear.
Oh Lord, where the horns at?
There's Edu.
That
All
ain't
right,
no
Edu
angel.
made
That's
it
Little Bear.
to today's
I
race.
just like to point out that right beside the fat pervert is Virgo, and every time I see Virgo, I just want to say Viagra. So big pervert and Viagra right there.
Well, the outfit is blue.
Shout out to the team sponsored by Viagra. Viagra getting you up every morning.
Maybe that's gonna be a thing now.
Getting you up.
I said you, not me. I'm good.
All right, it looks like Luke is auctioning off the questions, so we should be ready for qualifying in a minute or two.
Right.
And pretty much every driver seems to have made it.
Drivers to
Drivers
your
to
car.
your
Fabian,
cars.
Fabian is not here today, but Mats is here.
So wait. We've got Viagra racing on the Tall Pines track. Nobody gets that joke but me. I'm just gonna
Nope.
nod my head. Got it.
I'm sure everybody gets that joke, and you.
I'm so horrible.
But
This is what happens. This is what happens when y'all give me coffee. Y'all wanted me to make sure I was caffeinated. Here we go.
Hey,
What?
I think is somebody from Timber Racing there today?
I'm not seeing.
It looks like not.
I don't see anybody from Timber Racing. Nobody's down in the slots.
No, there is no black cars. Nope, no Timber Racing. And of
However-
course, for those of you who are curious about next season, so it's not 100% fixed schedule yet, but the preseason testing will start January 9th, and season 3 should begin on January 23rd.
I just want to see a magenta car. Just one magenta car.
They had them last season. The Tweedledee cars. Alright, everybody is getting ready.
So wait, if Tweedledees merged with Freedom Racing, would that be Tweedledum?
I really don't know. You would have to ask Noelle.
I'm asking her. She's not asking.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
I want to point this out. Not only was she not paying attention, she sung her own name and was about to go into the song. This is our producer. This is why I keep saying.
Yeah, at least I'm honest. I was watching all the tires wiggling. I was distracted.
Oh, the tires wiggling.
Yes, it's Luke's fault. He IM me.
I'm so done with this. This is crazy.
You're really not.
Y'all kill me every time. Y'all kill me.
Ready. Let's go. What was your question?
I don't have any questions. I've just been told that a driver doesn't like their nickname. Y'all know what I have to say about that, right?
Silence comes across the room. What
No,
about
I
that?
actually wanted to say it.
Look at the wheels.
Huh?
There's some wheels.
Look at those
Look at
wheels.
them. They're going. They're going. Thank God.
10 minutes. All right, everybody. First qualifier, 10 minutes starting right now. We're going to start seeing times coming in very, very soon. Remember, we never count these first laps. Just to test. It's just setups. But, yeah. Don't tell me stuff like that. Why would you tell me that? Now I got to do it, like, to annoy people.
Go ahead.
Look at that. Look at what just happened over here.
Yep, and
Some tight turns.
They are. And the drivers are getting set up now. But they've also had a lot of practice on these turns. And again, coming in, we were looking at sub 24 seconds for pretty much all of the drivers. That's amazing on a short track like this. You know, that is when you know that these drivers are putting in concentration. End of the week, you know, end of the season, I should say. It's a lot of effort. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, they really do. I know Achilles has spent a lot of hours on this track.
That's what you do. You got to dial it in.
Trying to bring in them extra points for this last race. Oh.
And you know what? And we're going to wish Achilles the best of luck this race. Shout out to the boss. With an amazing 3 points this year. That's almost nearly as many points as he got all last year.
Well, you know what? It's more points than you.
Yeah, but I don't race though. See how that works? It's kind of easy. I sit up here. See how I don't get in the car. It wouldn't be fair.
Alright,
mean-
we are 2 minutes into the race, into first qualifying, with Kira in first place, Kali in second.
Bloodberry in third. Sorry, I had to do it.
Candy in fourth.
You are grounded.
Nope.
Taylor
Grounded,
Arello
I
in
say.
Nope.
fifth. Nicole in seventh. Little Bears in sixth. Kali keeps in second place. Edu grabs first place now.
And Little Bear's back out on the track. All right, look at this. Sergio, first place.
Yeah, and Achilles had fourth.
Achilles is up in the third now. Eli pulling up in fourth
Yeah.
place. The Fat Pervert himself back out on the track looking to make up some time.
Edu's still in first. Now Candy in
That looks
third. Kira in second.
I have been sanctioned by the league.
You have been grounded.
See, here's my only problem about being sanctioned like this. I have two responses. One is to do what people want me to do, and the other is to, do my job. I kind of feel like doing my job, so.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we need to put a special disclaimer for you before we start.
I'm saying.
Anything that comes Angelo's mouth is not
The
personal.
opinion.
Please
Hold on,
don't say
wait. I'm going to go ahead and give the disclaimer now. The opinions of Angelo Samonte are the opinions of Angelo Samonte and do not necessarily reflect those of GP1 Racing, APC Sauber, or APC Sports. This man is crazy. All right. Yeah, got the disclaimer out there. They do not necessarily reflect those of anybody else. It's just my opinion. Besides, it's just it's a nickname from love. That's what it's just love.
Oh, love.
I mean,
Oh,
you get it.
it is
And
love.
speaking of love, Edu must love this track because he just grabbed first place, but Little Bear snatched it away just now.
Andy tomorrow in third place.
Emmy grabs first.
Oh, Emmy.
All right, and Achilles sticking in there. Achilles in sixth place. This is some of the best qualifying we've seen Achilles do.
Yes, I hope he can keep that up. That would be fantastic.
This is good. This is good. This is good. All right.
Edu now in third place. Little Bear in second. Achilles moved on to seventh. Kali only in ninth. Candy still in fourth. Nat, our newest driver, in 12th. Astria in 8th. Nicole in 10th. Markran in 11th. 13th, Taylor Rallo. 6th is Kira.
We've got 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in qualifying, everybody. So anything can still happen.
I see a lot of cars getting stuck right by the.
Okay.
I don't have all those fancy words like angel, but right by the that turn right by the. I can't even think now. By where they
That
go to
turn
get
right
their
by
tires changed.
The pit.
Oh,
You're talking
somebody-
about the chicane right before pit row?
Yes,
that one?
that one.
Oh God.
Don't judge me. I feel judged.
Oh, you are interesting.
Someone just got flipped over in that chicane or hairpin or whatever it's called.
It's a chicane. It's the little S. It's a chicane. It's all right. Yeah, it's a hard spot. That's why. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a hard corner in there.
They went flipping on their side. I don't know if it was Eli or Kira. It was one of them.
I'm gonna be honest. It's hard, but it's not. All you got to do is catch both tips of the corner and you through it. And not everybody's doing that. it's. Ooh, that chicane is killing people.
Oh, it is.
It is killing them. It
There
is
was a bit
killing
of
them.
hugging happening there.
That's not even hugging. That's good old fashioned rubbing. Rubbing is racing.
Ooh, and there was one of the long fall cars getting hit on the side of the track.
And is that Becky Aker we're watching right now?
That is not.
It's
That
Taylor.
is Jack Taylor. From
Okay.
Rock Rose Racing.
Okay, it was Becky before. God, I think my stream's a little bit behind y'all. My bad.
Yeah, Little Bear not. He must be comfortable with that.
Little Bear's not heading back out.
Do not pinch other drivers through the chicane. Oh, I didn't even know it was spelled like that. I thought it started with an S.
No,
I thought it was
like-
SH.
no, it's chicane.
Hey, hooks on phonics didn't work for me.
Well, technically, if I remember right, it's French anyway, so. You know,
Reading is
I'm not gonna blame
fundamental.
you. Is it? I don't like reading. Oh wait, I'm on SL. I kind of have to.
You
read,
didn't.
don't I?
You didn't
That's-
have that when you were going.
I
to
did,
school when you were a
actually.
Kid, the RIF program they used to come in, you get the free books.
No, shoot. When I was a kid, we would get the free books, and when we read books, we would get like free pizza, Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't.
that's
Get
it. Yeah, we had the best part of Riff. Ooh. Edu just took a nice little pinch coming around
I was-
on the hairpin.
from New York, so I had the best pizza.
I mean, you know, you know what? This is the one thing I've determined. The best pizza is the one you like. Period.
No,
It is.
Yeah.
no,
It's the best. If you like it, that's
For
the best
sure
pizza.
is.
no. Yes, you're
Yeah.
spoken like somebody who's never had pizza from New York.
I have had pizza from
It's
New York.
nasty.
I'm going to be honest with you.
No, you didn't
I have
say
had
it's
pizza from
nasty.
New York.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah, I
It
did.
is.
It's
It is.
nasty.
I'm not a fan of all New York. I've had a couple good slices in New York, and I've
I'm
had
not
some
talking
crap
about.
slices.
I'm not talking about no New York pizza that they said New York pizza, and you
No.
live in, Jamaica
Ma'am.
somewhere.
Hold on,
With a New York
ma'am.
pizzeria.
No, it's
I used to live in.
nasty.
Hold on. Time out. I took classes at John Jay. I lived in Harlem. Don't do me. I lived uptown. Don't do me. Do not do me. Okay? I spent the entire summer taking classes at John Jay. Don't do me.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I know what the pie tastes like, and it's not my favorite all the time.
Bye.
I mean, it's some decent pies, but some people like Detroit style. Some people like New York style. Some people like Chicago style, and some people just like frickin' Domino's. Okay?
Not freaking Domino's.
Hey,
No, that's just.
I mean, Domino's isn't bad. Actually, Domino's has gotten
do
better
like
over the years.
Domino's. Their pop.
Oh my God! Look at
Wait a
Edu.
minute.
Edu just went into the runoff. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing run through the runoff.
Oh, first qualifying ended.
Woo. In all of these races, I've never seen anybody actually take the runoff, and that was amazingly funny.
Let's see. So we have our first qualifying done. For those of you who don't know how the qualifying works, qualifying 1 is all drivers, and qualifying 2 is the best 12 drivers. And they drive again for 10 minutes, and qualifying 3 is the best 6 drivers. They drive for 5 minutes, and all drivers that have been eliminated from the qualifying start at the place they ranked at with the best time. So continuing will be Malkrine, Verga, Kali, Astrea, Achilles, Nicole, Kira, Eli, Candy, Edu, Little Bear, and Emmy.
And if I could make one suggestion for next season, I think we should shorten all of the qualifying down to 7 minutes per round.
Why?
Too little. Hmm.
Why it gets too long?
I'm sure there's a suggestion box.
Yeah. I feel like it's too long. I mean, because everybody's pretty much. If you every race, we pretty much know in the first 5 minutes of qualifying, who is going to be where. It doesn't change too much in that last 5 minutes of the first two rounds. So it's like maybe this is a little long.
So
Short.
eliminated is Becky, Jack, Taylor, and Matt.
Yes.
And that's a little
qualifying
excitement from the
will begin
drivers in the
shortly.
background.
Yes.
I tell you, those drivers down in the pits, you never know. You never know what they're going to say.
Little live action.
One day we're going to get a reporter down in the pits and we can talk to some of the drivers, maybe, kind of sort of. That would be nice if we could do that.
Yeah.
We did that before. I think Craven, the first time he came to commentate, he was in the pits.
Yeah, I was on the hoverboard there because I didn't know where to stand.
So what are our feelings about these racers today? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
You know what? Here's the thing. I put my money on nobody. At the end of the day, this is the last race of the season. Anything can happen. This is literally an any given Sunday kind of race. As we come through qualifying, even as we come through qualifying, we can have somebody come from the back of the pack. One of our new races, Matt could be the winner today. We just don't know. It all depends on what plays out on the track. Matt's not going to win.
Who's gonna be the master of the hairpin and chicane? My votes for the best damn driver to ever come out here. Me! No, I'm kidding. It's not actually me.
And
Hey,
speaking
Rosie.
of that, qualifying 2 has officially started.
You can't even stand right for rugby. You gonna get in a car? No, thank you.
Well, I don't have to stand in the car, do I?
Why would you stand in the car?
I don't gotta stand in the car. I'm fine in the car.
My point is, you weren't in a moving object. It was just your legs.
I'm just saying, ma'am. In the car, ain't nobody trying to literally take my leg out from under me. It's a little bit different,
Are they not?
No. No contact. There's no contact in these cars. Sorry, it's just not a thing. There's no contact modifier in these cars, so I think I'd be okay.
Coffee wearing off.
No. Just debating on whether I'm blue or blood today.
Crips and Bloods.
I don't know if I'm blue or blood today. I'm not sure yet.
That's why we don't get no food anymore. It's all your fault.
Is it though? I'm just saying.
It
Is it?
It's totally your fault.
You know what? That's okay. Because, I'll bring out the sushi trays. I feel like I'm a better caterer anyway.
And we're 8 minutes and 2 minutes into for second qualifying, and Nicole just takes the lead, and second Edu in third. Well, forget it. First is Edu, second is Nicole, third is Achillez. I hope I get to say that at least one more time today.
Wow!
You guys
The
gotta
shade!
Dwarf.
do not race other drivers. There's a lot of pinching and pushing going on. There's also
Okay,
a
Achilles
lot of
fault.
pushing going on in the pits. I'm noticing that too. They're
Yeah.
crowding each other in the pits, trying to
Yeah,
pass
we're
each
not-
other.
One thing that we can't do, we got to make sure that the drivers are out here respecting each other. We got to give each other room to race. This is not the race. We're not racing each other. We're racing the clock at this point, guys. Let's make sure that we pay attention, and let's make sure that we're showing those proper race etiquette. Like calling people by their proper name, making sure that you don't say bloodberry, things like that.
Jesus Christ.
Proper race etiquette.
I cannot
Why do y'all do this to me?
Speaking of, she's in 5th place, and Kali is in 6th, Kira in 7th, Virga in 8th, Little Bear only in 9th so far, Candy in 10th, Astra in 11th, and Valkyrie in 12th.
You know, I made a call early on, and I'm sticking with it. Before we came on the air, I said I made a call about Little Bear. I'm sticking by that.
That he's an angel.
That he's gonna retire?
No, not that one.
Oh.
He said he wasn't going to have a great race. I said, this is not going to be his race. It's not so far. I see it. I'm sticking by
I don't
that.
remember how he did last
We'll
season
see
because the
about
race
that.
was so intense between Edu and Eli.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I remember how he did. He did well, and then slowly dropped back into the pack. This is not his course per se.
And Candy grabs the 1st place. And Little Bear moves up to 4th place. Astra moves up to 6th place.
Little Bear's trying to prove me wrong. Look at him. See, it's negative motivation works every time.
Wow, we are having some serious problems on this track. Even Eli's having a rough time.
It's that chicane.
Well, he's in 3rd.
Yeah.
It's that chicane right there. And Eli doesn't know whether he can.
I'm not talking about his placing. I'm talking about the fact that he's having a rough time riding when he's calling it. I mean, one good lap is not being a good race.
Yeah, no. But what we are seeing is we are seeing one pattern develop. That chicane is killing people.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. This is what I'm talking about. Short track racing like this is a real test of a driver's skill. When you've got places where when you've got those long runs, that's not about the driver. That's definitely about the car. This is about the driver. This track is so short that it levels out the playing field for all the mechanics, all the tuning. Only thing you can do is tune your handling and hold on for good life. If you are the person, if you are that driver out here who has the skill, who has the nerves, who has those twitch-like reflexes to hang in here, who's got that eye, who's got the race strategy, you will win. And if you're not first, you're last.
Not if you're not first. You're last.
You're last.
You're last. Dear baby Jesus.
Wow.
You know, I like the baby. Why you got to say baby Jesus? What about regular Jesus? What about ground Jesus?
Valkyrie just moved up to 5th place.
I have no idea how baby Jesus and Valkyrie have any.
I have no idea. I wasn't.
See?
That was a
I'm not the
Why
only one
not?
not paying attention.
I was just like, no idea how those two worked out. But shout out to Eli. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in qualifying. Eli moving into 2nd place. Our top 5 right now: Valkyrie, Fat Pervert himself, Little Bear, Edu, Eli, and Candy tomorrow in 1st place.
And let's not forget Nicole in 6th place. As the first 6 are going to proceed into the next qualifying.
Oh, that's right. The first 6. Valkyrie moving up. Valkyrie scored a little bit better.
Astra in 7th, Amy in 8th, Kira in 9th, and Achillez in 10th.
Ooh, that was a
Virga
hit.
in 11th, and Kali in 12th.
Going to the back part of qualifying, that was a nice little hit that Emmy Blueberries just took coming, trying to get out of one of those corners. Man, if this happens during the race, we're not going to see as good a performance as we'd like.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, and Achilles flew a bit there as
Yeah.
well. I think we're
Ooh.
gonna see
Oh.
quite a bit of, maybe situations like this, or like one
Yeah.
of the long fall drivers there just hug the corner of the pit. I think this race is gonna be quite filled with action today. Accidents, hugging, group hugging, a lot of that.
I don't like these group hugs. One thing that I'd love to see, I just really need to see our man here come off of that gas when he comes into that chicane. All you got to do is point your nose and drive straight through those 2 points and hit that turn. But you got to take your foot off the gas. All of these drivers have to understand how the chicane is working.
Yes, and for the last 2 minutes, we haven't had any changes in the ranking.
This goes back to what I was saying. We don't. Maybe the 10 minutes could be a little bit shorter. After that first 5-minute mark, you don't see many changes. Everybody kind of leans in. A 7-minute qualifying could bring us into a little bit more exciting race. Just me, just my thoughts. Not they just pay me to talk, people. They don't pay me to think.
Yeah, we know.
Alright, maybe we see some last minute changes here. 1 minute and pretty much 10 seconds left.
59 seconds. 59 seconds. To make that board switch.
59 seconds, she says. Boogity, boogity, boogity. You know,
48
one of
seconds.
these days, though, maybe we could get like a accurate, HUD where we could, see the rankings. That would help us because I see 40 seconds left, and I know it's only 38.
Again, we have accident there by one of the curves.
Again, coming into that chicane, drivers, you got to take your. One thing these drivers have to understand: you point your nose and take your foot off the gas coming into that chicane. You can't accelerate until you're coming out of that turn, coming out into the next turn. Every single time you're watching it, you can watch the dynamics of the car. That's exactly what's happening. They're getting too aggressive coming into it, over accelerating coming out.
Nope. Like that?
Yep.
Yep, and yeah, we're pretty much done with.
And just like that, see,
qualifying.
Top 6 racers. Nikolai in 6th place. Valkyrie in 5th. The Fat Pervert Little Bear in 4th. Edu in 3rd. Eli in 2nd. Candy in 1st place. But that means nothing because we still got one more round of qualifying.
Yes. It's like candy.
Alright, I see what you did there. I got you. I don't think everybody's going to understand that one, but I got it.
What?
I see the way you walk.
It takes a while, they.
Let's not get the stream demonetized. Not because we played the song, it's because we did it so badly. We owe somebody. It's not because we did the song, it's because we did it so badly they just felt like we owe somebody money. We're not gonna do that this time.
That's funny.
One more time, everybody. Shout out. We've got our top 6. 6th place, Nikolai. 5th place, Valky. Eliminated has been Callie, Virga, Achilles, Emmy, Azria, and Kira. Top 6 races to the mark. Let's get out here and fight for this pole. Let's boogity, 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 boogity.
Yep. And qualifying 2 will start shortly.
Oh, there goes the grass.
Hey, qualifying
Yes,
3.
anybody was wondering.
It goes to what?
What goes to what?
The grass.
The grass. I think we all know what the grass looks like, and
Yeah. Great job by the gardeners.
I always wondered how they cut the grass upside down.
Anyone who is
Well,
not
that's
a
how
driver, please remove your scripts.
I'm always kind of. Here's my thing about lag in Second Life. Even as a developer, one thing that I've always learned is this: lag is really kind of personal sometimes. It comes down to what you're running your computer on.
It can be.
I mean, most lag. I'm not going to say all lag, but most lag. 90% of lag is personal.
I feel like lag is a conspiracy theory. Everybody has their theories on what causes lags.
Well, lags, plural, because it's all kinds. It's all kinds. But I mean, there's 2 kinds. There's personal lag and there's sim lag. And if you stop trying to race on your brand new Fisher Price computer,
Not Fisher
you won't have
Price
some of this.
computer.
Fisher Price computer.
Is that the Etch-a-Sketch?
Wow.
You can shake it.
I mean, you know, I'm telling you, if okay, I'm sorry, Fisher Price might be a little bit of an insult there. Leapfrog, but
Not leapfrog.
yo, okay, so true story. And this really is a true story.
Uh-huh.
So I used to drag race, and this is not. Everybody thinks I say this stuff and I pull it out the back of my butt, but it's not that. I'm not really being insulting. I actually used to when I raced when I first started racing. I had like this bottom basic $200 computer that I used to get on SL with, and I thought I was doing good. I really did. You know, I did everything I could to make SL run faster, and I was drag racing, and the best that I could do was the best that I could do. However, I don't know what you did, but
I got too much stuff on. I'm the one lagging the sim out.
ooh, look at it. It ain't me.
Oh, what do I got? It's probably all these dang hoods.
Well, yeah, you do have all the hoods, but you know, check your screen. But that said, you know,
Let's
when
use my live stream while y'all see me take this stuff off.
yeah,
With the lag.
I got to take off the rings. Did you check to see what actually had the scripts in it? But yeah, the other side of that is when I went ahead and I switched out, I started racing from a better computer. My lag issues cleared up. A lot of I had been creating for about 3 years at this point, and I used to think the lag was always on the server. It's not. Most of your lag is going to be personal. If you don't have the hardware to handle it, there's some things you really shouldn't do. Not saying that applies to anybody here, but it does apply to certain situations. Going forward, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Okay, I took a couple things off, a couple things.
You know, get your scripts down, girl. You know what I'm saying? Get them scripts down.
In qualifying 3, top 6 drivers has officially started.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I was trying to be fabulous. Guess I can't be I can't be great today.
Look, I had to take off the watch and the bracelets. You know, it's
Yeah, but not
most
everybody
of the
saw you
jewelry.
taking your stuff off.
I mean, that's personal. I didn't.
Nobody saw you
you know.
taking your stuff off in live.
I mean, that's because you put your stuff on in the wrong place. I'm like, why don't you move that over a little bit? Nope, you did it right there. I'm like, okay, I see you.
I don't have a whole lot of space.
I got you. You got a lot going on. Shout out to my producer, though. Shout out to my producer. She does such a wonderful job for all the hell that I give her. Let me see what your script. But now I'm being nosy. What your script's looking like? Oh, you ain't that bad. Okay.
That's because I took off my shoes and my rings. But I was the highest one on the board when they.
Well, I mean, you're going to be because you had that HUD over there. That thing is ridiculous. I mean, you know, it's okay. We don't blame you for this. It wasn't really your fault. Not actual.
Yeah, I don't have anything on that I don't usually have on. But I do what I can to help.
Because, right. And just, you know, and the broadcast team we're always here to help, and everything we do is for the love of racing.
And I cleaned my feet, so.
I mean, you probably just needed to take off your AO. That probably would have did it, but.
My AO's built into my
Oh well, never mind.
Yeah.
No, that was my only suggestion. That was
That's
really my
not
only
it.
one. Oh, look, my AO is real simple. I could take off my AO and only lose one script, so that.
And almost halfway through the third qualifying, Edu is in the lead and first place, with Eli in second, Candy in third, not Astria, Valkyrie in fourth, sixth, never mind, Nicole in fourth, Little Bear in fifth, and Valkyrie in sixth.
This looks like shades of last season at this point. Once again, coming back to knowing the drivers. This is not Little Bear's track. This is not his kind of racing. Little Bear does better when he's got a chance to get in here and put that foot down. He's got a heavy foot. He's a big guy, I guess. So specializes in that space.
Little Bear, Bigfoot.
Little Bear, Bigfoot. But for Edu and Eli, this is where they shine. These two are going to pull out ahead, and they're going to battle the entire way through.
And something I just noticed, this is going to be by far the best starting position that Rockrose Racing had the entire season.
Oh, well, look at there.
Hey.
Yeah.
Look at there.
Valkyrie.
Go ahead, Valkyrie. Valky.
Yeah. Valky, Valkyrie.
You're not allowed
You
to
know what?
make no nicknames for nobody.
I was gonna say I'm not allowed to
You're
make up
banned.
nicknames anymore because nobody likes what I have to say about them. And that's okay. I'll be that guy. I will be that guy. You ain't gotta like me, but you're gonna respect me. That's the way that this runs. Because I'm not gonna say it if it's not
first
true.
place.
If you're not first,
You're Elias. You know what? I'm gonna stop following you up with that. I really am. Okay.
Your accent's so much better than mine, so.
Sergio, Edu in first place, second place to Eli, third place Candy tomorrow, fourth place Nikolai, fifth place the Fat Pervert, sixth place Ryan, Valk Ryan. Guess what? Nothing changes. It's still the same.
Well, we have 30 seconds left,
Yes,
so
yeah.
maybe there will be some last second changes.
I don't
It's
see
still
it.
possible.
You know what? I made a statement. I stand by it. I made my statement and I stand by it. We could shorten up all of these laps because after 7 minutes, whatever it is what it is. And usually in the third one, and usually in the last round, probably about 2.5 minutes. It is what it is.
Yep, and here we go.
And it's over. Guess what? Nothing changed.
Edu is going to be starting in the pole. Eli in second. Kenny in third. Little Bear did grab fourth in the last lap.
All right. Okay.
Nicole,
all right, Little Bear.
fifth. And Valkyrie in sixth.
All right, Little Bear trying to come up.
Show you.
Little Bear's going to try. I'm going to say it. Little Bear's going to try. He's going to try. But I would call that a statistical anomaly versus the happenstance of the record keeping here.
Stand by as I
And
organize
Luke
the
is
starting grid.
what Noelle just said. Luke is gonna deliver it to us shortly. And the drivers are getting already lined up on the starting line.
Oh, shucky ducky. The cars are coming out.
Oh, we got more
All right.
spectators. Hey, guys.
Shout out to everybody watching. By the way, if you can hear the sound of my voice, so could your customers. If you would be interested in supporting APC Sports, reach out to our producer, the one and only Nicole Sauber. She'll definitely be able to help.
Name.
I know.
Nicole.
I said Nicole, didn't I? Oh,
yes, you did.
I was looking at Nikolai. This is what I get.
Okay.
This is what I get. I just said Nicole instead of Noelle because I wasn't looking at you for one time, and it was like, oh, because I'm sitting like you. I'm looking at your feed, and I'm looking at Nikolai and trying to say Noelle. Don't blame me, okay? Because I read shit. All right, pardon my language, but
Lord.
shit, piss, cuck, fuck, cock, suck, motherfucker, dicks. There, I said all the words I can't say on TV. So, yeah. Make sure you reach out to our producer, Miss Noelle Jones. She'll definitely be able to work out a package for advertising for you.
Yes.
You know, every time I see this, it almost gets me.
What is it?
Huh?
I said what? Every time you see what? Hello?
I have to type it.
Oh, dead air.
No. It's a little personal.
Oh, okay. Dear diary. Oh. Wouldn't you guys like to know? But guess what? Unlike most people in Second Life, I can keep a secret.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm like,
Ah.
it hurts a little bit though. You see what I'm saying? It hurts. Hurts a little bit.
Oh, don't cry. I
Don't
don't
cry for
know.
me, Argentina.
Yeah.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never loved you. I
Oh
don't care.
Lord. Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So they are having the drivers' meeting before they take off for this last season race.
I wonder what Eli's got to say about the drivers' meeting. Ooh, I know what Luke's gonna say. I know Luke's gonna say,
But
once your car's replaced, please come to the start finish line for the pre-race meeting.
I think they're past that part.
Oh, I knew he was gonna say it, but he said it. I'm just saying. I'm just trying not to get fired. That's all. That's all. I need to try harder, I think, though. Ha!
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
I've never heard that sung with a semi-southern accent. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. By the way, I would just like to point out that our producer has an ADD camera because she can't keep it still.
Oh yeah. Not ADD. It's been still the last couple minutes. I was trying to show the spectators in the stand and give everybody their time on the screen.
No, no, no. I get you. I get you. I get you. Just gotta.
Just try to.
Hmm. She does a really good job, though. Y'all gotta give her that.
Here, I'll stay right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All you gotta do is make it to a count of 3. You're fine. You're fine. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. I'm sincere.
59 laps, y'all. 59 laps.
Oh my God! 59 whole laps. This is a short track. That's gonna go really fast.
9 laps. I get so excited in the last race. I wonder if it's gonna be as exciting as the season before. This race was super exciting last time.
You know, last season, the last race was my first one. This is like a homecoming for me.
A Fire Zone said, "I wonder what he was staring at." What were you staring at?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. No. Might have been looking at somebody in the audience. Or I wasn't. I could have been looking at this cup of coffee that is now empty and I sincerely want to replace it, but I can't right now because we're in the driver's meeting.
If anybody was wondering what the back of Luke looked like, there you go.
One more time, shout out to everybody who came out to see the race with us today. We appreciate each and every one of you. You are the reason that we do this. This is all about our spectators and our fans.
Yes, it is.
And one more time, if you can hear the sound of my voice, so can your customers. If you would like to advertise with APC Sports or support any one of our tracks, please reach out to Miss Noelle Sauber. See? Did it better this time.
Oh Lord, we getting kicked in the face.
Really?
Who's that?
Oh yeah. There's Tick from Eli, and she's just slapping him.
I mean, like there's nothing else to be done, but yeah.
They're really focused on this team meeting.
I see.
They're really focused on what Luke's saying.
Yep. Great focus.
Yeah. I mean, this is what you get from the long fall racing people, though.
A little bit wanted on the action.
They already won.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing that they could do. Like, literally, they could go sit down right now and just wait on their trophy.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I'm not being a butt on this. Literally, they could go sit down right now and just wait on the trophy.
Yeah,
yeah. all this random violence. I'm not sure that's a part of the Pepsi brand, who seems to be one of their sponsors, according to their suit. So
Oh, we got some dancing, some dance moves. Hey,
yeah.
hey, hey. Who's that? You do.
My thing is, if you're slapping somebody in the helmet like that, how do you not break your hand? I mean, don't you need that for driving?
Kind of.
It's a boxing match. We never know what's gonna happen on the field out here, Zia.
They're going to call it bad weather, but you might as well turn on
Yeah.
your fog lights and wind lights for the effect. So the lag is a thing, everybody. We've determined that it is what it is. We're going to call it a bad weather racing day. Hey, make sure you turn on your wind lights for some fog effects. That'll add to a little bit of the reality of everything. Meanwhile, the drivers' meeting still goes on. Luke taking last minute questions. Looks like nobody really cares.
But Edu is raising his hand though.
I mean, is he though? I mean, is he really?
It looks like he's raising his hand.
I don't.
Maybe
I
he
don't
got a
know.
question.
Yeah,
Yo,
it looks like it.
I don't know what Edu is actually doing at any moment. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Excuse
Raise
me.
your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Oh, somebody's telling their age.
Oh well. Don't bite me.
Drivers, to
All
your
right,
cars,
drivers, your
everybody.
cars.
Hey, let's do this.
All right, everybody, it's time to kick the tires and light the fires. We got 50 some odd rounds of high speed, fast, technical racing today, right here in short track. This is a test of a driver's skill. This is a test of everything that a driver can be. Let's see if they're going to be. Let's go to see who's going to bring out the greatness and who's going to bring out the duds today.
Milk duds.
Milk duds. They do the body good, except they don't.
I think so.
And Matt walking through the entire field, slapping everybody. Okay, well, shout out to the new.
High five.
Is that what it is?
Slapping helmets.
Slapping. Slap her. Okay, I'm just gonna not go slap her. Slap her.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Okay, we're not gonna do that.
Why not?
Because that's trademarked, actually. We can't do that.
And boogity, boogity, boogity. What's that?
Is not. That is not trademarked. That's why we go boogity, 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 boogity. You can't. There's no trademark on boogity, 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 boogity. That's why I did that.
Actually, I just do it to piss you off. So.
One of these days, I'm gonna kick you out of that chair. just right there.
Drivers, be
All right.
ready. Eyes
Drivers,
on the
be
lights.
ready.
Jump start with the results in immediate drive-through penalties.
Not immediate drive-through
not.
penalties.
Do not jump start. Is that drive-through penalty?
Whew, this race is too short for a drive-through penalty. I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah.
Well, therefore they have 59 laps. And I do certainly hope they did the homework on timing those pit stops properly.
Well, listening to some of the drivers' conversations down in the pits, I know every team probably has a different race strategy today.
And the race has started. Edu keeps the pole.
There's already people flying.
Yep, there's been quite some hugging going on there. Edu keeps at first place, Eli in second, Nicole in third, Valkrine in fourth, Kali moves up to fifth, Taylor Rollo in sixth, Lilbear in seventh, Matt in eighth, Achilles in ninth, Emmy in 10th, Candy fell back from 3rd to 11th, Jack Taylor in 12th, Kira in 13th, Astria 14th, Becky in 15th, and Virga in 16th. That was quite a start.
Try to maybe I pull the camera back a little bit and get more of the action.
Yep, and there is already a whole lot of action and hugging going on. Oh wow.
The chicane already starting to be a factor in the race. And that's
Yeah.
and I'm loving the bird's eye view.
I feel like when I get too close, you don't like see a lot of like I don't know.
Bird's eye view gives us a chance to really track the action coming out of it. And here we go, going into the chicane. That's what we're talking about. And see, that's that technique we're talking about. Coming out of the chicane, coming into the chicane, make sure you decelerate, accelerate, catch that hard turn. You'll slingshot out every time.
Yeah, quite some hard hits in the ranking for some of the drivers right at the start.
But our top 6 looks like they're staying pretty much consistent. We'll see how it plays out when the when the pit strategies start coming through.
Yes, with 59 laps. Little Bear showed it last week. A race of, well, track of at least similar length. He timed it pretty good and got the first place. And the main reason for it was his awesome strategy. Because he finished with what, 2-3% on his tires? That's how good he timed it. And there Matt with a little bit of trouble. But Matt is in 6th.
Yeah, doing pretty good, Matt.
It's the new drivers that are trying to show off at what they can do. Like I said, this is the last race of the season. This is anybody's gamble.
Yep. Oh, and there a bit of action between Matt and Cully. And Matt is going for that 5th place. He wants that 5th place.
If we can get our producer just to pull out just a little bit.
Yeah. Just a tiny bit.
Coming back into his racing out of Canada.
And there was again a little bit of hugging going on there. And further in the back, Achilles moves up to 13th place. And Kira moves back up to 10th. Candy up to 9th. Valkyrie back up to 8th. Emmy moving up to 7th place.
Right.
And it sounds like there was something happening further in the back.
A little bit of trouble for the teams in the back. A little bit of action going on back there.
Yep.
All right, we're looking at Sergio, aka Edu and Eli, coming into lap traffic now.
Edu, Eli, and Lullabear right behind them there, it seems.
They all
Oh!
Not good.
Yes! Now that's what I'm talking about. Little Bear able to make it through that wreck. Looks like he's got Eli right on his rear. That was unfortunate, but we've got a lot of time to make that up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see that quite a few times. Similar scenarios, at least, for this race today.
And one more time, Team Freedom able to make it through, but Eli looking for that opportunity and took advantage of it. He's put 2 seconds between him and Sergio. Little Bear still in the pack somewhere.
Yep, Little Bear in fourth, Eli
There we
in
go.
first, Edu in second. Oh, Nicole now in second, Edu in third. I think that's Edu taking a pit stop.
Yeah, that was Edu.
Keep in mind, Eli has 4 seconds on the on Nikolai right now, so that's major. We'll see how that lead hangs out over the next couple laps. But this is what we're talking about, that good racing pack when we come up in the lap traffic. One more time, we've got Eli moving his way back up through the field, coming up into the back part of lap traffic again. Making it through that, and that precision coming through the chicane. That's what we're looking for. Holding on to that line, that's how you make this race possible.
And Becky Aker moves further up. Astria moved back to 15th place.
Look how fast. Jeez.
Valkyrie lost her awesome positioning and is only in 11th place. Berger moves up to 10th place. Kira, after the issues with the start, moves back up to 9th place. Candy moving up to 8th place. Because she and Kira were the two drivers that suffered the most from the issues and group hugging at the starting.
Well, the other part of that is this. We've got a lot of race. Oh, Eli, right into or coming out of the chicane. A little bit of a touch there. Right into that corner. Let's see how much time he lost on that one.
Ooh.
Not too much. He had actually made up a little bit of ground there, but lost about 0.3 of a second from that accident. Not much, but he was at a point where he was probably stretching it out just a little bit. And that's important to do because it looks like there we go. Eli headed into the pits.
And that lap traffic in front of him was quite a big pile.
Oh, man.
Look at that green.
Okay, we don't... Okay. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Shout out to the gardeners once again. Anti-gravity boots, cutting that grass upside down. Great job,
Yes.
guys. Great job.
We do
Nicole
have golfing.
for
There's
now.
golfing on Racers Island.
Oh, nice.
Putting on the green.
Nicole takes the
One sport at a
lead
time.
race
One sport
now.
at a time.
Edu moves back into second, Eli falling back into third, Little Bear in fourth, Kali in fifth, Candy takes fifth, Kali in sixth, Matt in seventh, Emmy in eighth, ninth, Kira, 10th, Virga, 11th, Taylor Rallo, 12th, now Astria, Achillez 13th, Valky 14th, and Blackjack in 15th, and Becky in 16th.
One thing we want to keep in mind right now, we've already got 22 laps out of 59 in the books. We are almost halfway through here, just a few laps from halfway. Right now is when we're going to start seeing some of these drivers really play out those pit strategies. Eli with the early pit and still only 1 second behind Sergio, aka Edu. Edu or you don't, but he did it. Emmy Blueberry. Is that Emmy? That's
Yeah,
Emmy.
that is Emmy.
Yep. Coming up in the 6th place, just passing Callie.
Grabbing 5th place there.
Let's see if she can hold on to it. Coming around to the straightaway, through the chicanes. There we go. And back onto the main parts of the course, pass coming off the start finish. Sinking in that 5th place. Callie just a little under a hundredth of a second behind her. But you know what they say? A hundredth of a second is 100 miles, and may as well be in this race.
Yeah.
When we're talking this fast.
These cars are fast, man.
And just to point out something, talk about that 100th of a second. Eli Bennett, with his pit, is still less than 100th of a second behind Sergio, behind Edu. And Edu has yet to pit. If I'm right, did I miss Edu's pit? Edu hasn't pitted yet,
he
right?
pitted.
Edu did. He pitted.
Okay.
He pitted. He has
He actually pitted pretty early himself,
56%.
too.
Yes, he has 56% left on his tires. So, for him now, the chance to try and use lap traffic to extend his lead.
That doesn't look like it's going to be a thing. Because right now, Sergio, Edu, is running some of his best race. Eli, less than 3 thousandths of a second behind him. Feels like it's a mile, but I promise you that's less than one turn away.
Yep, it for sure is. That's why I think the chance for Edu to extend his lead before he pits, because he has to pit at least one more time today, is to try and hope that lap traffic helps him put a bit of safety distance between him and Eli if he really intends to win this race again. Which for now, for the most part of this race too, he is doing so.
They look pretty spread out now. Everybody's kind of like, see one or two cars together, but I don't see any bunches really.
Nope, and that's what happens when you're coming through that chicane. You're going to have the drivers who are who've technically mastered that turn, and the ones who haven't. Those are the only two you're going to see. And every time you get a crash like that, you're going to spread people out more and more. Right now you're looking at third and fourth, and let me tell you, third and fourth, Nikolai, and a little bit of I don't know why I couldn't say a little. I don't even know why I couldn't say Little Bear in that
Suffering
moment.
succotash.
Very nice driving there.
Yes.
Very
Suffering
nice
succotash
driving.
indeed. Yeah.
The camera getting all in the building. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you do what you do.
Exactly. And for now, we're at lap 32, so we're just past halfway of this race. Edu in first, Eli second, Nicole third, Little Bear in fourth, Emmy in fifth, Kali in sixth, Matt moves up to seventh, Candy Tomorrow in eighth, Kira in ninth, Verger still keeping that 10th place, Taylor Rollo in 11th, Astria moving up to 12th, Achilles in 13th, Valkyrie still in 14th, and Becky Aker in 15th, and Blackjack Kowalski in 16th. And so far it was a pretty fair race, because we didn't have any drive-through penalties or warnings, which is pretty cool.
This has actually been one of the better races of the season, just to be honest about it.
Yes, it is a very exciting race. A lot of action happening, just like in the last race that we had.
One thing we pointed out earlier, it's anybody's races. You know, we started off. We had some of our newer racers getting very high up in the pack.
Uh-oh. Somebody got a loud phone call. Avon calling.
No Avon. No Avon.
Oh, and was that an accident there? No, it wasn't really. Yep.
Everybody wake up
So,
there.
very good times.
Yep,
And
everybody's awake. We just highly focused on this race at this point.
And there was again a little bit of a hug. One car on top of the other almost. Oh, and his car there almost drove in by accident into the pit, or it felt like it was a bit driven off. I think that was Kali.
Got bumper cars going on.
Yes, there's for sure a lot of bumping happening there.
But that's what we do. Rubbing is racing. You know, sometimes you can't
I
avoid a little
don't
bit of
see
contact.
nothing wrong.
And Little Bear takes third place. Nicole moving back to fourth place.
Eli doing his best to extend a little bit of a lead while he can. Again, 19 laps left.
But Nicole also just pitted, and I think Edu
So does Edu,
did the same
yeah.
thing. Yes, Edu with 94% on his tires. Passing right by his teammate Achilles there. And still in third place. Eli now in first, Little Bear in second. And those two still have to pit. Candy tomorrow moving up into fifth. Emmy now sixth. Kali Curie seventh. Matt in eighth. Kira in ninth. Virga in 10. Taylor Arello in 11th. Astrid now 12th. Achilles still 13th. Valkyrie 14th. Black Jack Kowalski 15th. Becky Aker 16th. And some beautiful grass.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
You know, if Second
My
Life
goodness.
would make a better camera, it is really hard to film moving objects. I don't think people realize how hard it is to film
I mean, you gotta.
these moving
gotta do it.
objects, and they have this, you know, they give you this little tiny.
Little Bear crashes
Ooh.
there. Little
Ooh,
Bear
hard
crashes
hit.
and Edu gets right by him. And Little Bear also now at 0% on his tires, and Luke is sending out the message, caution, slow car with 0% tires. Ooh.
Caution on track. Caution on track, y'all. Watch out for Little
Yep.
Bear.
And he's getting into the
He's
pit.
getting into the pits now. It's like he did the same thing he did last season.
It wasn't him last season.
With the tires.
No, it wasn't him.
Who did the tires?
It
Somebody
was
did that. Was that Eli?
Eli. It was on Eli, but it was at the end of the race. There we go. Little Bear in the pit now with fresh tires, starting to roll, but that is gonna be quite a setback for him, falling back to 9th place. Eli now in the lead, Edu in second, Nicole in third, Emmy in fourth, Candy fifth. Matt moves up into 6th, Kali 7th, Kira 8th, Astra 9th, and Little Bear moving back now to 10th, Taylor Rallo 11th, Achilles 12th, Berger 13th, Wildgrind 14th, Blackjack Kowalski 15th, and Becky 16th.
And one more time, we want to say this is.
Catch up.
We have 47 laps in the hole, less than 12 laps to go. This is where the pedal hits the metal. This is where we're gonna. Ooh, Eli coming into lap traffic and didn't take that well. Bounced a little bit on the corner, lost a little bit of speed. Coming up behind team hits.
And Edu is just getting past that lap traffic there behind Eli. And Eli now behind Candy tomorrow.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where it's lap traffic really needs to be giving leeway to the race leaders instead of racing them. This is You let him pass. It's it's almost as if Team Hits is holding him up. Uh, there we go. He made it past the lap traffic. That was a bit of a battle coming into the chicane. He's going to try and stretch it out a little bit, but Edu able to make up a lot of time on that.
It's less than 1 second, and he is right behind them there.
How many times this year have we seen this lap traffic being a possible determination? I tell you, it's hard to watch when you see lap traffic be that possible determination for the lead. It's like, oh man, let the boys race.
Yep, but now Edu right behind Eli, and somebody was just coming out of the pit, almost cutting off Edu at the exit of the pit. I just didn't see who it was. Or was it? It wasn't even the exit of the pit. Somebody got driven off the road and cut off Edu a bit. I saw something white on the car, but that's half our cars.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it might have actually been his teammate, not able to see exactly from that camera angle.
I'm not sure.
Looks like Edu finally makes it through lap traffic himself.
I think he got past. That's Candy, I think, right now.
Yeah, he got right, but he was stuck behind her. Ooh, and into the wall.
Ooh, again into a wall.
Oh man. Yeah, he's going to be a bit. He's into the ball both times. Eli able to stretch this back out. Did not see that happening.
Matt grabs 5th place.
Go ahead, Matt. New drivers.
This is Matt's 2nd race.
And what did we say earlier?
Great qualifying.
What did we say earlier? New drivers. End of the season. Anybody's race.
I mean, Matt didn't have a awesome qualifying last week, but he did alright. And today he didn't have a good qualifying at all. But after the race started, he is showing some great consistency. He is driving quite defensive, I would say. But as soon as he has a chance, he takes it. And he's proving really fantastic consistency today. Oh, and even here against Edu.
Although Matt should be. Matt finally letting Edu pass. Really should remember. You gotta let these racers go. The lead, you gotta let that lead traffic go. No matter how deep you are in the pack. We're not. You gotta let the boys race.
Eli now with almost 5 seconds in the lead, and we are through 57 laps. 2 more laps.
2 more laps. Not enough time. Let's see what can happen. Anything can happen. All it takes is one foul turn.
Yep. And Nicole still in 3rd place. And Edu still in 2nd place. And mind you, Edu is from APC, Nicole is from ASG. So these are important team points for them too.
Exactly. One more time. We're getting ready for that last lap. We have almost a 5-second lead between 1st and 2nd place. Barring something unfortunate, we might have a winner coming up soon.
Yep. Eli just won the race and had Little Bear, I think it was. Yeah, Little Bear totally crashed into Eli. And there is a massive crash.
That's not pleasant. That's not pleasant, guys. A little sportsmanship here. Come on.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely... Yeah, they're piling up. Eli in 1st, Edu in 2nd, Nicole in 3rd, Emmy in 4th, Matt finishing in 5th place in his 2nd race, Candy in 6th, Kali Kiori in 7th, Kira in 8th, Little Bear in 9th, Astria in 10th, Taylor in 11th, Verga in 12th, Achilles in 13th, Valkyrie in 14th, Blackjack Kowalski 15th, and Becky Aker 16th.
What a race.
I feel like we'll look a bit like St. Patrick's Day today. Or is it just me?
I think it's just you. I mean, I get it. It's the green, but y'all are. I'm kind of neutral on this. I just wanted to. I felt like I needed to let you guys shine because y'all are all green and stuff. I'm just here.
Really fantastic race. Very exciting today.
We haven't seen this kind of action. We've seen some good action all season, but I tell you, it's the end. It's always the end.
The last two
last
races
race.
were fully packed of action and awesome changes. And a lot of surprises.
Man, shout out to our winners. So one more time, we could kind of say we can get the unofficial results. First place,
Oh.
Eli. What?
No, go ahead. My bad.
First place, Eli Bennett. Second place, Edu. If he don't, he sure do. Third place, Nikolai. Fourth place, Emmy Blueberry. Maybe it'll wear off by next season. I don't know. I still like it. Fifth place is going to be our new driver, Matt. Sixth place, Candy Tomorrow. Seventh place, Cali Kiori. Eighth place, you know who it is, Candy Tomorrow. That's Candy Tomorrow, right?
No, Candy at 6.
Candy at 6. That's Kira. My bad. Candy and Kira, Candy's in 6. Seventh place, Subaha. I love you, Subaha. You only a day. Oh, it's 8th now.
It's
that was a little bit of a change. Okay. Look, my screen lagged. Don't hate on me. It happens. Fat Pervert in 9th, aka the Little Bear himself. Maybe he'll be retiring this season. We don't know yet. Astria in 10th, Taylor in 11th, Rainforest in 12th, Achilles in 13th, and we've got Valkyrie in 14th, Blackjack in 15th, and who's in 16th?
Becky Aker.
Becky.
Yeah.
Becky.
And of course, fastest.
Wait. I can't. I forgot. I'm no longer allowed to give people nicknames, so I can't say Becky. Eli Bennett with the fastest lap of the race with 23.84 seconds. How do you do that kind of speed without flying? That's my question.
I don't know. Maybe he's lacking the wings.
All right, and everybody's making their way to the podiums.
Yep, and the sim is about to be unlocked.
It's okay.
But with today's win, of course, Eli is going to win the Drivers' Championship. Edu will be second. Little Bear, will he be third?
I think Little Bear still be
third.
Yeah.
And Emmy, I think Emmy is gonna get past Little Bear.
You think so?
I think Emmy is gonna get third.
We gotta see how the points calculate.
I think that Nicole Dallas will grab third place for this season.
Little Bear.
Because Little Bear scores 2 points.
Mm.
And Nicole, if I'm not mistaken, 18.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that 18 would put her above Little Bear.
Yep, it for sure would, and also.
Now this is that scenario we talked about before the race.
Exactly, the one we thought it was quite unlikely, but it did really happen in this unpredictable race.
Mm-hmm.
And well,
you know what? I think they should listen to us. I said I think they should listen to us more. We're right a lot more than we're wrong. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
We know what we talk about.
And that's a big change. And also, Candy tomorrow will move past Fabian Litten in the ranking into 7th place.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Kali will move into 8th place.
Yeah, Fabian's I think Fabian's gonna move down probably about 3 or 4 places. I mean, mostly because Fabian wasn't here today.
1 or 2. exactly because he wasn't here,
Wasn't
but one
here.
or two is gonna move down.
Hmm.
For sure. I'm not sure if Kali's gonna get past him. He has 66 points.
I
She
I
has
want to. Oh wait,
55.
you know what? My math is wrong because I was looking at. I thought Andreas was a little bit. Asriel was a little bit higher. Yeah,
No, unfortunately not.
yeah. So we're looking at probably
Yeah,
I'll be moving down into 10th place.
yeah, ninth, eighth or ninth, something like
Isn't
that. And well, we'll see. But I'm pretty sure Nicole Della scored today third place for this season. But we'll let Luke figure that out, and we will figure that all out. And I think it's in 2 weeks. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, for now. But that's where we have our award series.
mm. You mean
Or
if you're not
award,
first, your
award
last
ceremony.
banquet?
Kind of, but not really. Because we know who's in first already. That was
Hmm.
determined quite a few races
That was
before the end of the season.
middle of the season. We knew who was going to be
Yeah.
first. Unfortunately, I mean,
December the 12th, we'll have the award ceremony.
awesome.
So in 2 weeks from today.
And Achilles gets 1 point this week, doesn't he?
I am totally
Okay.
talking with my mic on mute.
Yeah, we
I'm
know.
like,
We've been trying to tell you
why
that for a minute.
is he not answering me?
Who?
We,
All
all
y'all.
of us, all of us. Because we
What did you
here's the
say?
thing. I know she was talking because I know this because this is what you always do. Hey,
Yes.
let's play our new favorite game. Oh, you know what? Hales isn't here this time. We can't play guess whose flag this is.
So, what I was saying is, do you think we'll get mentioned at the award ceremony this time?
No, I don't think so.
You think we'll get a shout out at least?
Negative.
Yeah,
Nah.
I think so.
If anything, they're gonna say we hate that guy Angel. Just
Oh
Maybe there will
Lord.
be a most hated award just for you.
I mean, nobody likes me. I mean, obviously, I can't give people nicknames. They don't like the nicknames I give them. You know, they hate it when they hate it when I say, "Hey, you did this." No, I didn't. No, pretty much you did.
Well, you
But all
know,
right,
that's
cool.
all part of commentating. I mean, even in real life, sportcasters say things that not everybody agrees with, and they're
Look,
entitled because it's their opinion.
I'm gonna just say this. I don't have opinions. I call it like I see it. If you don't see what I see, that's okay.
Firezone says, "Shout me out! I'm the big orange cat."
We see you. We
We
see the
see
big
ya.
orange cat. That is a curvy kitty. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank
That
you,
is a.
Crush. Crush said, "I'll get a participation trophy."
You know what? We don't do participation trophies. We don't do that.
Sure, that would be awesome.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying. You know what? All I got to say is this: if you don't like anything that I have to say, you can take it up with my manager.
I mean, you don't want to do that. I promise you, you don't.
But also with today's result, the team standings, at least for the first three, are pretty clear. Obviously, Longfall Racing has won. In second, ASG will remain in second with Nicole's third place, and
Yay,
APC Sauber will remain in
ASG!
third with Edu's awesome second place.
Yay,
Awesome.
APC! Oh, look at the three cars that are first, second, and third. Hey! I put that together by myself.
Did you? Did you? That's a wonderful. Just look at you. Look at you.
Awesome.
I know. I totally deserve an award
Do you know? Do
for
you?
best in.
We'll get you one.
Thank
You know what? We'll get you an award for best producer. We'll get you an award for best producer in the racing series.
In grass.
You know, and maybe maybe grass aficionado of the year.
There you go.
I feel like I feel like
I've
nobody
been.
loves grass as much as you do.
I really don't think anybody does.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what kind of dance is going on up there, but okay.
No, you know what? I choose never to look at Eli anymore, and Edu. I don't. I never
No,
look
it's
at them
cool.
anymore.
it's
Eli and
actually
Edu.
Nico doing that.
I, yeah, well, I don't look at Nico either because they're gonna do Nico, Eli, and Edu are gonna do something to just. Mm-mm.
Oh, it looked
You
like
know,
Nico had a rough race. Lord, what happened on this? What is happening here?
he came here looking like that. I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
You'd think he had a rough life, but no.
ouch. Is that what
Yeah, he
you look
came
Well,
like
here.
it
right
must be a
now?
rough
He
weekend.
Who,
must
me?
he
Mm-mm.
he must have been playing rugby before he got here.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
he was playing rugby with Angel.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: if you think that I feel bad, you should see the guy that you should see the guy that hit me. He got to. I'll put it this way: at least I can walk. At the end of the last match, I was the one that got up and walked off the field. I might be hurt, but I walked off. I'll put it that way. They didn't have to carry me off. Oh, thank God for caffeine.
And Eli gets on the podium.
Okay, what flag? Let's go. What flag is that? Let's start with Nikolai. What flag is that over? Nikolai said.
Looks like Dominican Republic to me. Is it?
Okay. No. Okay, I'll tell you in just a minute. Noel.
I don't know.
Noel. Noel, what flag is it?
I don't know what flag it is.
You don't know? Okay.
It's Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico. I'm not sure.
That's not Puerto
No, that's
Rico.
actually that's not Puerto Rico. That's Panama. That's Panama.
Panama.
So, in ascending order, Panama, Mexico, and Germany.
I know the other two flags. You didn't give us a chance to guess those.
I gave up because if you couldn't get Panama, I mean, if you don't know Mexico and Germany, I can't help you. Mexico is right there. I would hope you know Mexico. Germany, nobody has a flag like Germany. It's just 3 colors, and it's not red, white, and blue. So, I mean, Germany just has an aggressive flag. I don't think anybody else in the world has those 3 colors as the primary colors on the flag. So,
Actually, yes.
who has those colors?
Belgium. The old Belgian flag. Yeah, Belgium. Just rotated at 90 degrees.
Oh, okay. Really? Didn't
I
realize that.
think the yellow is in the middle, though.
Okay, well,
Did we just totally talk through his national anthem? That's so disrespectful.
they can't
And
tell.
nobody in Germany cares about it.
It's I mean, nobody cares. in
I'm
Germany.
allowed to say that, so whatever.
Nobody cares.
I was a German
No,
resident
nobody
for
really cares.
I was a German resident for at least 3 years. Yeah. Nah, nobody cares.
Exactly.
The only people that really care about this are Americans. I hate to say it, but
Yay! So good. Congratulations, everybody.
Yes, congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to our racers. Fantastic, exciting race. Thank you for that.
Great season. A lot of surprises.
Yes, the season was really packed with surprises, and to be honest, at the beginning of the season, I was super curious to see, especially where Edu and Fabian were going to go this season with the performance. And well, Fabian sadly missed a couple of races, but he did great. Edu, despite real life, scored second place, and that is a really amazing performance.
Yeah, because that's right. He
I
wasn't
think
gonna race this season.
yeah, he wasn't gonna even race, but he somehow managed it. He just had to leave right after the ceremony. I think Nicole surprised us all this season, especially the second half. With
I'm going to say the second half of the season was really the turn up. I mean, we got to see everybody coming into their own. We got to see definitely how these teams congealed together. I mean, and when I say congealed, we're starting to see more team racing in the league. That is, that makes me smile. I love to see when we can get teams together to get each other around the track and get each other in a position. Shout out to
Yeah,
Team Freedom. Shout out to APC. Shout out to APG.
ASG.
Shout. I said ASG. I said APG,
Hey.
didn't I? That's what you do. You combine the two. It's APG now. There we go.
Mhm.
Nah, I'm going to start. You know what? I'm going to start my own super team. That's what I'm going to do.
Crush is thanking us for covering the season. You're very
You're
welcome.
welcome.
We enjoyed it.
We
We
do.
did. We did.
We
Also,
do.
there is one more driver I would like especially to pick out for an
Mhm.
awesome, especially second half, and that's Kira from Longfall Racing.
Mm-hmm.
She really, comparing the first half of the season to the second half of her season, is day and night.
Oh, if I had to pick my favorite driver this year, or should I say my outstanding driver of the year, who's not on the podium, I'd have to go with Emmy.
Yeah, she has shown again,
I mean, from
just
season
like
to season,
last
Emmy
season,
has really stepped up, even if she
she
doesn't
has
like
some amazing consistency in her driving.
And
exactly, even if
he's
That's
she doesn't
not
the
like being
just
called
saying it
outstanding.
Blackberry.
because of your last name. He really
No,
means it.
I really
Yeah,
do. I mean, even if she doesn't like being
and
called Bloodberry, she really, really. I mean, Emmy's always been. I mean, they can tell you, Emmy's been my driver that I watch.
Yes,
Everybody's,
definitely.
but it's okay, Emmy. You don't have to like my nickname. I don't care. I'm good. I withdraw my fanship. You know what? I'm tearing up my fan club membership now. It's okay.
Fan club membership.
I am done.
A shout out to Matt too, who's only raced in the last two races but still came in fifth place and
Shout
managed
out
to
to
get
yes,
that.
points for both races.
Wow, that's that's something.
yeah. Well, Matt definitely is a driver I'm curious about for next season.
Mm-hmm.
If he still races, it would be great if he races because, well, there is a potential driver that can mix in the
Hmm.
top five or
Mm-hmm.
get added
You
to
know,
it.
I want to see what I would love to see coming into this next season. I want to see how the Eli Edu Little Bear situation plays out. You know, this is 2 seasons in that last race. We've had Eli and Edu really kind of going at each other. I would love to see another driver in the middle of that mix.
Might be Nico.
Well,
It
exactly.
might even be a.
I have a
And,
feeling that Nicole is gonna step up to that.
well, I also know Achilles has been putting in track time. It might be Achilles. We don't know yet.
I'm sorry.
I
You
said
know
it with a
what?
straight face. I said it with such a straight face, though. Come on.
I tried to answer you with a straight face, okay? I tried. I hope it's gonna be Achilles too. I really
Disrespect.
do.
Disrespect.
I
Hey,
really
hey,
do.
I
I
said
mean,
it with such a straight face. I don't even know what you're
Disgrace.
talking about.
Disgrace on you. Disgrace on your.
Shame! Shame!
I mean, honestly, the first
Shame!
time when he gets on the podium for the very first time, I'm probably gonna
I will
order him a bottle of champagne.
There
I
you
will find
go.
a marching band for this man when he podiums, okay? I will find a marching band for him.
So
I'm not going to hold my
disrespectful.
breath on that marching band, but I will find a marching band for Achilles when he podiums. I promise I will. Like Jackson State, somebody. We're gonna do it. We'll get an HBCU band out here just to play. What we're not even playing the national anthem. We're gonna play Turn It Up. Let me see, Turn It Up. Woo! I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I will find a marching band for him.
Oh Lord. And with that, we'd like to thank you guys for joining and tuning in to APC Achilles Productions. And
Do you want me to do this?
why? I'm not doing
Just-
it good enough. Fine, you do
You're
it.
killing it. Fine. No. Go
Rude.
ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
done.
ahead. Mm-mm.
Crickets.
On behalf of my broadcasting partners, Miss Noel Dro Sauber, and my man Craven, I just want to say this. We wish y'all love. We wish y'all peace. Thank y'all for joining us this season. My name's Angela Samante. This is APC Sports, and we are out.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.